Newark, New Jersey resident Maddie Margaret Rice was born on December 5th, 1918, making her 102 years young. She's the family matriarch of 4 children, 14 grandchildren, 30 great-grandchildren, and 14 great-great-grandchildren.
They all come to visit, and I just keep track of them. I know the grandchildren, I know the great-grand, and I know the great-great-grand. I know them all.
Rice moved to Newark from South Carolina with her husband, John Rice, in 1944 in search for a better life up north.
The segregation all over. Sometimes you're afraid, the Ku Klux Klan, when you're walking up and down the street with all the stuff in the street, walking in the street. The KKK was walking around, and so many black people got killed. And nothing done about it.
They first moved into the James M. Baxter Terrace housing projects, one of the very first public housing complexes in the nation.
I was going to work, and I went out to the bus stop, and I didn't see my bus come, and the lady came up to me, and she said, "Do you know you're having a ride here?" And I said, "Oh, no." She said, "No, the bus is not coming."
Rice lived through the 1967 Newark Rebellion, when riots broke out after a black cab driver was beaten by 2 white police officers. 26 people died after 5 nights of gunfire, arson, and looting.
During the riot, they were on a roof, and different ones were shooting.
Racial tensions were high as the city transformed from a mostly white population to majority black.
All these houses along here was white people. After the riot, they moved out.
After many years of saving up, Maddie Rice and her husband finally had enough money to buy this home here on 9th Street back in 1980. It's where she's lived for the past 4 decades. Now at 102 and in the middle of a pandemic, she's decided it's time to head back to South Carolina. The stairs at her home in Newark are just too much nowadays. As for advice on how to get to live over 100 years...
Everybody asked me how you do it. I said, trust in God and eat a plenty.
In Newark, New Jersey, I'm Cristian Benavides, Pix 11 News.